All right, Thommi. Here's another one for you. It's A Haunting in Venice.
Yeah, this was not for me. Try again. It's probably more so for like my 9-year-old nieces because this movie sucked. But I will let you go ahead and talk about it. And I'm gonna tell you why the movie sucked.
Well,
so go ahead.
PG-13. I don't like PG-13 horror movies.
Yeah.
Usually they're not that good. Not all the time, but most of the time.
This
and
one
it's
wasn't.
an hour and 43 minutes.
Unnecessarily?
Yeah.
Okay.
It stars Kenneth Branagh as Hercule Poirot.
Hercule.
Yeah, Hercule.
Poirot.
We just found that out.
I know. We still said Hercules.
I did
that was my fault because I kept saying Hercules and Hercules.
And I said, I think it's Hercule.
And it is.
Michelle Yeoh as Mrs. Reynolds.
You love her, don't you?
I do.
She's good.
I do. She's a great actress.
I liked her in here too.
Tina Fey as Adrienne Oliver.
You know, for the longest I kept sitting there, I was like, is that Tina?
Sorry.
Is that Tina Fey? I've been doing that lately with some actors. I'm like, hold on, is that Tina? Because I don't know. I've seen her in, I think, the most serious role I think I've seen her in was Whiskey Foxtrot Tango.
Uh-huh.
Something like that. I did like it, but I don't, seeing her in here was like, I mean, she can act. This is more with like more of a drama, but I was like, okay, Tina. Yeah, it is Tina. Okay.
Jamie Dornan as Dr. Leslie Ferrier. Jude Hill plays Leopold Ferrier, his son. And Kelly Riley plays Rowena Drake.
I like the name Rowena. So what's going on in A Haunting in, well, what we thought was going to be going on in A Haunting in Venice, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, I don't remember if I'm pronouncing this name right, so please forgive me. But Ariadne, that's Tina Fey's character, convinces her old friend, retired detective Hercule Poirot, to attend a seance to prove its validity. One of the guests is murdered, and it's up to him to solve the case.
Here's the case. It was Professor Plum in the library with the revolver. That's what this movie was about. It ticked me off because I'm watching it and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be a great haunting horror movie. And the first thing I thought when they come up with the seance stuff, I'm like, Jules is not going to watch this. She is not going to watch this if I tell her of what, because you know we're not into the whole Ouija stuff or hearing stuff that we don't understand coming into our homes, right? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm watching this and waiting on this to get scared. It's about to get scary. They about to do some haunting. Next thing I know, it turns into Clue.
Yeah.
I'm like, what
it was like Clue. It was like Clue.
I texted you and I was like, this freaking sucked because I was waiting.
I'm so sorry. Please accept my
I don't apologize. Nope.
Because I should have called you because I think I saw it before you in an earlier showing.
You did.
And I meant to tell you, don't bother seeing this. I'll just do a review. Don't go see it because it's not worth it.
You know what? I'm kind of glad I did though, because I texted you and that's when you were like, oops, I meant to tell you, but it's okay because sometimes she might not like a movie that I'm watching or vice versa, but we still need to watch it sometimes. You know what I mean?
And this is your genre.
Yeah, and if it, or so I thought, but you know what? I love Clue. I absolutely love the movie Clue. I like the game Clue. Even as, being younger, I didn't play a lot of the board games that most kids play, but I always liked Clue, and I'm wondering if it's because it had murder in it. Like, was that an early sign for me, or,
okay,
so well, thank you, Jules.
It was good. It's a little slow. There's no extra scenes. We already know how much he loves horror.
And it wasn't horror, though.
The screenplay is inspired by Dame Agatha Christie's 1969 novel Halloween Party, with the setting changed from the UK to Venice, Italy. This is not the first time that Halloween Party was adapted to film. In July of 2011, ITV Studios and WGBH released an 89-minute feature-length film adaptation of Halloween Party starring David Chaussette as Poirot.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure why they called it Halloween Party. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Sir Kenneth Branagh worked with the technical department to cause surprises for the cast. The actors were not warned about the lights out suddenly or gusts of wind and slamming doors on the sets in which they worked, causing genuine, confused, and startled reactions from the actors to appear in the film. Kelly Riley confirmed that the filming the seance scene was a terrifying experience, saying in an interview, "It scared the bejesus out of me."
Are you sure you didn't write that? Are you sure that wasn't you in the movie that said you don't like them seance scenes? Because I said, this Jules is not going to like this. That sounds like something you would say, though, because you were like, I'm not listening to none of these seances. I'm not listening to no Ouija board stuff. And that's exactly how actually both of us us feel. We're not down with the seancing.
And this is the time of the year all these horror movies come out and they want to put all that crap in there. You're not getting my spirit.
And you know what's crazy? I was just watching a movie the other day, which actually was horror. I want to say it wasn't Satanic Hispanics, by the way. That was actually pretty good. It was way better than I thought it was. It's called Satanic Hispanics. So my friend, Danita, has a purse, and it has if you watch any of these movies, the Evil Dead Rising or whatever, you'll see this particular devil face that comes up. It's not red, but it's black and it has like these red eyes. Danita has a purse like that. I was like, as much as horror stuff that I wear, it's all fictional, I don't think I could carry that purse. But Danita is a deep horror lover just like me. Yeah. And when I seen that purse, I was like, oh my gosh. And I think I showed it to you when we went to the studio. Remember we filmed our studio? Yeah, we filmed at the studio? Yeah. That is a crazy purse. And I'm like, I know Jules probably would want me to just leave that in the car if I ever, which I wouldn't, because that purse kind of scares me.
You're almost making me sound like a scaredy cat. I'm fine. I've seen hundreds of horror movies over the years.
No, you're not scaredy cat. It's just the spiritual stuff.
In my age now, I don't want to hear no. I mean, the is fine, but I don't want to hear stop, because
I don't know what you're saying. Stop. Yeah. Stop. And I got you. I feel the same way.
I don't want to hear that.
The devil is the ruler of the airways, so you got to watch what you're listening to.
And this was actually filmed on location in Venice, and Brenna wanted to use as many physical sets as possible for filming.
That makes sense. Venice is beautiful, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to visit. Oh, see? Then we go do a show. So then we can go do some movies there. Yeah. We'll review whatever you tell us to do. We'll do. You get us to Venice and it's on and popping.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know about that. Wait. With us,
why?
Okay, there's some stipulation. In Death on the Nile 2022, Poirot expresses his desire to retire and raise marrows and beginning a new strain of them. Which is what he's doing when this film begins.
Let me tell you, Death on the Nile sucked as well. The movie both sucked and blowed at the same time. So, it makes sense what he just said.
So if you love Death on the Nile, you might love
If you love Death on the Nile, please tell me. I'd like to chit-chat with you. I'm
might
curious.
Like A Haunting in Venice, but to us, I was trying to stay awake, honestly. I was like... There was a couple interesting parts. Nothing made me scared whatsoever.
What? Not in the slightest
Nothing.
bit.
Not one time that I even twitched, almost jump.
That was the scariest thing that happened in the movie when I just said boo. Yeah. And you see, it didn't even interrupt her or stop her.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. It
how
wasn't.
Many clappers are you gonna give this not good movie?
I think this might be the second time I've given. You know what? I'm going with a soft 2. It's a very soft 2.
I was thinking about 1.
Hey, be real. Be real.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stick with 1 because I was thinking soft 2 too. I was almost going to change to let you sway me, but 1. And I say, don't bother seeing it. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have even watched it, even on a streaming. Listen, I'm not even telling you to spend time
Don't
free.
waste your free rental from Redbox. Don't waste your time and your efforts to see it on streaming. Just ignore it.
I think this is probably definitely in the top 5. Well, let me not exaggerate. Let me say maybe in the top 7 or 8 movies that we really did not like and were just absolutely terrible that we had to review. Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of those movies, but we're talking about something we actually reviewing. I'm gonna go ahead and say this movie again because we talk about it so badly.
I'm giving it a strong 1 though, so it's not
a strong 1. It's not there's nothing else left, Jules.
I could have said none.
There's nothing. No, because we can't. We have to give it at least 1. We know that's the unwritten rule. It has to be. But I've never.
That's her unwritten rule.
When it's a 1, it's no strong or soft. 0, it's just a 1.
I would say 0. So I'm gonna give it a strong 1 because
ain't no stronger like 1
in Venice. And it's, some decent scenery. It's filming a lot of dark nighttime scenes.
I'm cracking
you don't really
up.
get to see that much of Venice, but
She said, it's just a 1. There's no after 3.
It's a strong 1.
It's a strong. So that means it just barely didn't make it under the 0. You were hilarious, Jules. Okay, well. I think we are going to go ahead and wrap this up because there was nothing interesting about this movie. And just like she said, I'm not even bothered watching this if it came on free. So as far as me and Jules can go, us interesting characters that bring you all these movie reviews and saving money and tips and all that stuff. Yes. Hey, how about this? How about this? We got a few things for you. We are on Cash App. If you would like to be generous and donate to us, and if you want to sponsor us, you have a legitimate company, we'll wear your t-shirts, your watches, whatever it is, we'll shout you out on the show. Let us know. Inbox us. We will answer you. We will not ignore your messages. We'll get back to you within 48 hours. Also, let us know if there's something you want to see. We take requests. It doesn't matter what the genre is, whether it's old or new. Also, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Now, Instagram, if it's over, 15 minutes?
Yes.
It will cut off. So just go ahead and like and subscribe to us on YouTube and also on Facebook and talk to us.
Hit the bell and then, every time we put up a new one.
And we answer you back.
Notification.
You make comments. We don't ignore your comments. We talk to you. Chat with us. Don't be afraid to go against what we think in these. This is us. This is our
If there's something we're missing about this and you're like, this is why it's good. This is why it's hot.
Here you go with the singing. Here she goes with the karaoke.
Let us know.
This is why it's hot. This is why it's not. Tell us why it's hot or why it's not. And you know what? Sometimes you might tell us stuff that we would be like, that just changed my whole opinion on the movie because there was stuff I didn't know or maybe something I missed that I really shouldn't have missed, you know? So let us know. We don't mind if you disagree with us. We want to talk to you.
Yes.
That's all. Talk to us. We are here for you. We're doing this for you, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for tuning in to our review of A Haunting in Venice, and we will see you at our next review. All right, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.